People often use their judgment, their ability to make decisions. They are based on careful consideration of facts, principles. We often explain and analyze the situation before doing something. As the English proverb says, measure thrice and cut once. But sometimes we make right decisions, a good choice without logical reasoning or learning skill. Such power of understanding is called intuition. Intuition has been a subject of study in psychology as well as a topic of interest in the supernatural. Intuition is a knowing and sensing that beyond the conscious understanding. Students, doctors, housewives, teachers, plumbers, and stockbrokers will intuit judgment. Everyone does. Minor or major decisions are often made based on instincts and feeling, even when the reason for the feelings is unclear. Intuition is a natural faculty which everybody has, but not everybody recognizes and trusts his intuitive information. Intuitive is very close to insight, a certain clear, but not always complete understanding. Intuition and insight are important elements in creativity. They are humans' response to an ever-changing environment. Both insight and intuitions are the realm of the unconscious. Some people don't believe this world reliant on intuition. They think that it is eccentric and irrational, but sometimes our inner voice is an excellent guide. Even Einstein arrived at his biggest contribution through intuition. The famous scientist said the only real valuable thing is intuition. Of course, there are many situations where analysis and rationality are superior to intuition. Intuition may not be helpful in determining another personality. The situation may not give the observer an opportunity to see the traits the world indicates the personality. But there are many situations where our intuition can help us find the right answer to a most complicated question. We sometimes win impulse that we should or shouldn't do something. For example, our intuition suddenly prompts us that it's better not to trust a particular person or not to go someplace. And these sudden decisions that are difficult to explain turn out to be the best ones. We may feel very enthusiastic about some project without really knowing why. Or we may be sure their plans are going to fail, but we don't understand the reason for your apprehensions. There are some cases when intuition saves people's lives. For example, a person is to go to the business trip, but suddenly he begins feeling some inexhaustible fear and discomfort and makes up his mind to buy a railway ticket instead of going by plane. And later he finds that the plane he was to fly by has crashed. At the same time, we should confuse intuition with emotions, fantasies, and prejudices. Not every spontaneous emotion can be interpreted as intuition. Some scientists say that it is possible to develop intuition. We need to exercise and educate it. It's very important to become more conscious of your intuition and how it operates on two analyze the situations when it helps us. Making mistakes and learning from them is also essential to developing your sixth sense. The guiding role of intuition should be not ignored or underestimated. It helps us pattern your behavior and make right decisions in uncertain situations and in all areas.